This is the German Tier 10 TD, the Grille 15. This tank has the highest DPM, albeit on an HE round, in the whole of Blitz. But a lot of people don't really rate it. Some people just don't like it, some people struggle in it, and some people love it. I fall into that latter category. I think this is a fantastic tank. However, it's not the easiest tank to drive. So let's have a more of an in-depth look at the Grille. Hello again everybody and welcome back to Fujit's Blitz, and today we're looking at the Grille 15, the German Tier 10 tank destroyer. Now Grille in German apparently means cricket, and this tank is an interesting tank. It is paper thin with a big derpy gun. Now, a couple of facts. This tank has got the highest DPM in the whole of the game if you're using HE. It has a DPM of 5,149, which is just astounding. However, that drops down to 3,433 if you're using AP. Now, back in the day when premium ammo, basically the heat rounds on this thing, were not nerfed, this thing had a colossal premium ammo DPM as well, one of the highest in the game, but it got nerfed. Now, the Grille 15 didn't actually exist. It is only existing in blueprints, so there is no real tank, I'm afraid. The Grille itself did exist, but it was nothing like this. It was basically on a Panzer 38 chassis. However, what's this tank like in the game? So, I took it out for a spin, and here we are on Oasis Palms, and I'm going to stick it right in the corner and effectively camp, because everybody will spot these up and maybe I can get shots in. A couple of things you need to know about the Grille. Its camo profile is absolutely pants. So I always run it with a camo net because, trust me, you'll get seen all over the shop. It really has got a very poor camo profile. The other thing, the AP rounds have got really poor penetration. They do not penetrate that well. They've only got a penetration value of around 279, but the damage they can do is massive. It's 640 on the damage. Now compare that with the heat, which has 334 penetration and slightly less damage at 550. And you've got the HE round, which has a damage of 960, but only penetration of 75. Now it has a reload time of around 12 seconds. It has a base aim time of 1.3, but the thing is, the dispersion is really good. I mean, its dispersion is very good, but the gun depression is only 5 degrees. It's a rear-mounted turret, and it's not that great. And it's also not a turret that goes all the way around. However, you stick this in the right position, and boy, can you have some fun. I mean, here we are, we're spotting up. Can we get a shot into the Alp? Yep, we can get the PTA pretty easily. So, when people spot and you're in a good position far away, and here I am 500 meters away, 500 meters away basically, and I can still rain red hot AP down on all these tanks. Okay, it's a Grille, it's a TD. I'm probably going to be accused of camping, and lots of people are going to be very annoyed, but it's a Grille, guys. It's paper thin. The armor profile on this thing is absolutely pants, and everybody knows if you stick a really good high roll HE in it, you can effectively wipe this thing out before you blink. However, when you're presented with shots like this, boy, you can be devastating. I mean, this poor E100 is just in for a rough ride on this Grille. I'm trying to get the AP into it, and look at that, 800 roll on an AP into the side cheeks, 3,294 damage. We're not setting the world on fire, but we've come away with 2 kills, and we did our job as a TD. And this is why I love the Grille, because you can do things like this. I mean, we were the top tank overall, but again, it's a Grille. It's got massively high DPM. Now, in this next game, this is not setting the world on fire, but I put this in for a bit of fun. So here we are rolling out on Canal. So I've decided to go up to this TD spotting position, which isn't always the best position to go in. I can see there's a bat chat, and there's a few other tanks down there, so maybe if I can get up here, struggling to get up here, I can rain some HE down on them and take some tanks out. We've got the Batchat, we've got the T5, and we've got a pattern. Oh, we missed the shot, and now we've been seen, and everybody plows into the poor Grille. We managed to bounce 310, but now we're down to 24 hit points. Oh dear. Everybody's saying RIP Grille, laughing, because as far as everybody's concerned, it's Index. Even the Batchat is having a laugh. So, poor old Grille there is licking his wounds, and that was a really bad move by me. But maybe we can restore some faith in this little tank. Let's see what we can do. So, everybody has written the Grille off. There's a Waffen tractor. What can we do? We can load HE, and we can roll in 1,000. Wow. I don't think the Waffen tractor actually expected that. In fact, he didn't expect it. He's saying, haha. And there's the T57. Oh, we missed him, but not to worry. So everybody's written off this poor little Grille. What can it do? It's already done 1,260 damage. It's got 24 hit points. It's not looking good for the Grille. However, there are still tanks spotted up. The Grille is in a good position. With the camo net is now useless. There's the 57. What can we do? We can roll a 625 AP round into the nose of the 57. Wow, he's not a happy bunny either. In fact, he was the one who said RIP Grille. So we're doing well. 1,885. We've still only got 24 hit points. Everybody wrote this little tank off. But boy, it can surprise you at the best of times. Now, the red team have got a tank down. They've got a cap. We're losing on cap points, but this is not a problem. There's the T57 again. Oh, there we go. There's a T5. What can we do? We can stick 550 into the back of him, and because he's over 300 meters away, he can't see us. The Waffle Tractor is going. Goodbye, Waffle Tractor. We really help there. Here comes the T5 again. We can take him out with a 394 roll. So we've done 2,829 damage. We've killed a tank. The 57 is now gone. There's only one tank left. It's the SU-122. He's way over there by the sea cap. I tell everybody I'm still here because everybody wrote me off. This is why I like the Grille. Okay, let's be honest. I got lucky here. But I snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. Yeah, okay, we got lucky. Even the T5 says, good grain Grille, because everybody wrote this little thing off. Okay, I'm not saying I'm the best player, I'm not. I got very lucky. But I love when games go like that, and I tell everybody I had a lucky game, because I did. Because I had 24 hit points, and I sort of got wasted in the first couple of seconds. But you can do these things with the Grille. I mean, look at that. From 24 hit points, we were second best tank. Anyway, moving on swiftly to show you how the Grille really does operate, rather than the fun games. Here we are, rolling out on Canyon. Now, this is actually a really good map if you're in a Grille, in a TD, as long as the team spots up for you. So we're going to try and roll up into this corner. We know that they've got quite a few heavies. They've got an E100, an IS-7, and oh look, there's the WZ-120. So there's a couple, and the Jag Tiger and the Jag Panther E100. So we can probably get some shots in from this position here. They're just over 100 meters away. We may be able to stay here without getting seen. Let's put some shots in. Oh, yeah, not too great. There's the JP E100. Can we get anything onto him? No, we can't. He's turned. Let's move. I've still not been spotted. Can we get anything into the cheeks? Oh, it's a bounce. The AP on this is not the best. It's poor penetration at the best of times. Its damage is very good if you pen. So I'm going to switch it to heat, which has better pen, and there we go, 529 into the cheeks of the JP E100. That Jaegeru is now wondering who's firing at him. He knows there's a Grille here. He's pointing in this direction, but he can't see me. So let's stick another 579 roll into him. We've now done 1,000 damage. We're not setting the world on fire, but we're not seen, and we're moving. Can we get anything else into the JP? No, he just manages to hide away. But we've got the WZ120 coming up. Can we get heat into him? Yes, we can. We get a nice roll into him there. And we're doing well here. We're not spotted. We can farm damage. We've got the team around us. We're in a good position. They're 2 tanks down. We finally get rid of the WZ120. We've now done 2,200 damage, and we're still not spotted. So we can roll out now. We know the Jag Tiger's there. The JP's gone. The WZ's gone. So we don't know where all the rest of them are. I know there's a PTA around here somewhere. We're finally spotted. That'll be the Jag Tiger. I don't know where the E100 is, and I don't know where the IS-7 is. The only tank I know for sure is the Jag Tiger. So, oh, there's the PTA. Can we get anything on the PTA? Stick to AP. Yes, we can. Get a nice 500 roll into him. We're still spotted. And then, bizarrely, I have no idea what this PTA is doing. It's very strange. So, 3 shots as far as I can see. He's clearly not AFK. God knows who he just fired at there. So it's a free kill. It's as simple as that. Free HP here. Not a problem. And we take him out. So now we've done just over 3,500 damage, and we're looking good. We've got 2 kills. There are 2 tanks left, and we've got 5 tanks left. We've got an E100, and we've got the IS-7. 2 pretty formidable tanks. The E100's in the middle. Now I know he's got crappy gun depression, and I can try and stick an AP into his side. But no, the pen values aren't the best, and that's a really tricky shot. He's hauled down. I'm trying to get those cheeks, and it's not an easy shot. So now I'm going to turn to the bottom. Oh, doesn't pen again. I think I hit the outside of the track there. Not a great shot. So let's switch again, try and get these cheeks. Can we get one in? No, another bounce. And now he's taken quite a lot of HP away from me. This is a tricky tank to pen at this distance, unfortunately. He's shy of 200. Another bounce, this time with heat. So far I've put 3 shots into him. I've bounced all 3. This is not looking great. I've got to try and get something on this E100. Finally get a 500 roll into the cheeks on a heat round. Not bad at all. We're now up to 4,300. Can we get any more into him? No, another bounce because he's just turned that turret, and doesn't help because it's just going to bounce. Maybe we can get one into the cheeks now. Oh, please. It's a very tough shot, this. It's not the easiest, and we miss it completely. So the E100 is just giving us a really hard time. We were 5 tanks up. Now we're down to 3. 3 against 2. Maybe now I can get him. Yes, 552. Knock him down to 112 hit points. Problem is, everybody knows where I am now, and I know I got the IS-7 flanking round on the left. Even though you can't see him, there he is. He's going to hurt me. That was a really bad shot. Tried to snap him, just overcooked it. Had I had not snapped that shot, chances are that this would have been a top game. But I did, and it's all over. 5,500 damage, not bad. We did our job, clearly. The E100 was a bit of a tricky, and I know that I lost the mastery on that snapshot with the IS-7. But it happens. This is how Blitz rolls. I was eager to try and get a bit of cover, and simple as that, I couldn't get it, and the IS-7 took me out. Simple. Anyway, that's how it rolls in Blitz sometimes. Sometimes just one poor shot can make or break a game. But I'm pretty happy with the game in all. We did our job. We did 5,558 damage. We took 2 kills, and we did exactly what a TD is meant to do at this level. Now we're just leaving it up for the E100 to mop up, which he does, and we win the game. It's as simple as that. I like the Grille. I mean, we get a worthy opponent there from the E100. We get a first class. We're not setting the world on fire. We are the top tank. We held the team a little bit, I think. A bit of a carry there. That was a great game. Now, this is the last game, and this is from a friend of mine. It's Glasson of the clan US, rolling out in the Grille 15 here on Naval Frontier, and he's making his way to the normal TD position when you spawn it this side of the map. Thankfully, this is an encounter match, though there's no supremacy bases, and automatically he's seen the Camp 70 and he manages to put a shot in, but alas, it bounces. And like I said earlier, I mean, when you're on AP with the Grille, sometimes it's just that slightly more difficult to pen, even if you run calibrated shells, which I do all the time. But eventually, if you get them on the right angle, if they're side on to you, you can get good pen, and you get some really good rolls. And as you can see, Glaçon is also running a camo net, because as I said, the Grille's camo profile is really, really bad. You know, you only have to move a little bit and you're spotted up, and all of a sudden everybody is raining shells onto you. And with the armor this thin, you don't last very long. But Glaçon is sat here. He knows where most of the reds are. He knows they're congregated around there. Eventually he will bide his time and something will pop around the corner. Again, some players would argue that he's camping, but guys, he's a TD. He's a paper-thin TD at that. He's not that Jaegeru on the other side who's got really decent armor. He is a paper-thin TD. One really good shot will put him away. I mean, 2 shots and he's gone. It's you know, this is the thing about this tank. It's not a frontline tank. And I see a lot of people trying to roll up, and I don't know if they feel that they're being bullied, or if they by the team because they feel that camping's a no-no, or if they feel that because they've got such high-powered gun that they have to be up there on the front line. It's not the case, because as you see here, he bides his time and he gets a nice 583 roll. Now he's going to relocate to try and reset this camo. There's a T62A running around. Can he get him? No, he's just a little bit too quick. And now he's spotted. You see how quickly you can get spotted in the Grille. And this is one of the biggest disadvantages of this tank. So, it's Glaçon is clearly doing what he should do. He's relocating. He's trying to reset this camo. He knows there's a Leo around here taking out the Death Star. Maybe he can help out. And he puts a great shot into the side of the Leo. When tanks are presented side on like this, the AP has no issues penetrating whatsoever, and you can get some really good rolls. I mean, look at this for a shot. I mean, you see it, he just bounces. He had that perfectly, and he gets an uncharacteristic 400 bounce coming in onto the side. Now, I don't know if that was a HE round that maybe hit the barrel, but there's no splash damage, so the chances are it was not. That was more okay. A lot of people say that was lucky. That was the RNG gods being good, but I don't know, because I didn't see which tank fired it, so I don't know what ammunition he used. I don't know what his pen values are or any of that. I mean, I'm assuming it was probably the Tortoise. Actually, that's a nice roll on the HE into the top of the Jaegeru. It's only splash damage, but it's good damage at that. Because the Jaegeru is really difficult to pen for a Grille front on. It's just a big red tomato on the AP and on the heat, apart from those side cheeks and that very low glacis plate, which would have been almost impossible. Now look at this. Nice AP straight into the T62. T62A has now gone. 2,300 damage, bounce 400. Oh no, it probably was the Tortoise. Now he's going to play around with the AMX-50B. He's bounced another. I mean, that's another massive bounce. He's bounced 900 now. The AMX is obviously going to go. The Camp 70 is coming around the corner. It has the wrong ammo loaded, unfortunately. He tries to get a HE roll. And here's that lower glacis plate. Beautiful shot straight into the Jaegeru. Jaegeru's gone. Camp 70 is probably wondering, I really shouldn't have used HE there. I probably hit the barrel. He's on a longer reload. He misses. Nice 724 straight into the Camp 70. He's gone. 4,552. 4 kills. 1 left. Just the Tortoise. The AMX-50 is like, really? He doesn't know what happened. But to be fair, when you look at the game again, you will see that he was always going to struggle. The Grille is on his own. That's it. All the rest of the tank's gone. Somebody's saying kill the bot. I don't know who's the bot. Clearly they think the Grille is the bot. Or maybe they mean the Tortoise. I have no idea who he's referring to. But anyway, the Grille's just got the Tortoise to go. I don't know if anybody has had any shots on the Tortoise yet. The Tortoise has certainly not killed anybody. I think he did put a shot in on the Grille earlier, and that was the first shot that bounced. Oh, and there's the toy. So somebody has taken shots at him. He's down to 1,000 hit points. Grille is down to 565. This is a tough brawl, to be fair. The tortoise, oh, side on, 624, straight into the side. Now, the Grille is a two-shot to the tortoise in real terms, and the tortoise is now a one-shot, simple as that. And there we go, it's all over. 5,557 damage, 5 kills, 915 in bounces. What a fantastic game, a well-deserved mastery, and a shed load of other medals. I mean, that's how you play the Grille, guys. I mean, that puts my poor game to shame, to be perfectly honest with you. And clearly carried the team, 5,557. Really well played by It's Glaçon on that match. And I'm going to leave you with this brawl where obviously the AMX is unhappy. And I'd like to thank It's Glaçon of the Clan US for sharing that replay with us. It's always nice to see how other players play these tanks. And it's a well-deserved mastery, so thank you for that. So in recap, guys, the Grille, not the easiest tank. Really paper thin. Not a great camo profile. You really do need to run a camo net on this thing because you'll get spotted very easily. Great mobility, to be honest with you. It will run away from danger. Okay, it's got a good aim time. It's got a great reload. The gun itself is fantastic. It has the ability to cause a lot of damage across all its shells, as you've seen. However, and I do see this a lot in games, this is not a frontline tank, guys. And don't be bullied by your teams in moving because you're being shouted at, being a camper or whatever. Because don't forget, you are the thinnest TD at tier 10. And everybody can pen you, and you'll get wasted quicker than you think. So stick to your guns, because that's what makes this tank the gun. And as you've seen from some of these replays, it's really effective at distance. So I hope this has been useful, insightful, slightly educational. Please comment below if you think otherwise or you and I enjoy it. Also, by all means, press like, even press subscribe if you want. If you've got some really good Grille footage, by all means send it to us at fujitsblitz@gmail.com, and together, you know, we can show people how this tank really can be played. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Stay safe out there, have fun on the battlefield, and happy tanking, because that's what it's all about, fun and happiness. Hey, I've been Fujit and you've been great. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I'd love if you would press subscribe. Who knows, we can do some more. By all means, drop me comments, tell me what can be improved, and tell me what you'd like to see. I really love to know. Anyway, until the next time, guys, happy tanking.